Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Terry Ross, coming to you live from Lithia Driveway Fields today. That's in Medford, Oregon. This is the Lithia Superstore pregame show powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And today's game features the St. Mary's Crusaders taking on the Sutherland Bulldogs in girls soccer. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our sponsor business partners who keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know that you appreciate their support. Help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. You go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, click on the red subscribe button, and if you have done that already, we say thank you to you. When we come back, we'll be ready for the start of today's action as they're talking to both teams right now. And we'll have all of that for you when we return right here on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when you get into a car accident and want to know your rights? Easy.
Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy.
Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
And we welcome you back to Lithia Driveway Field. We're actually at field number 14 today. Not that that makes much difference. It just shows you how big the actual complex is. Multiple soccer fields, a football field. One is actually a soccer football field. And there's probably like about 9 baseball diamonds on this complex. So it's a fairly good-sized complex. The officials are out on the field and heading their way down to the goals. Let's tell you what's been going on with these teams here just a little bit at least. As we're to say, with a lot of these fall sports, we're just getting started. So it's not a whole lot to talk about right now. St. Mary's comes in 1-2 overall with a league record of 1-1. Sutherland, meanwhile, comes in with a record of 2-0. And so they didn't really get much of a chance to talk to either coach. But we will tell you that, I know what they would tell you. Same thing that every coach is telling us right now. The season is young. We have only just begun, and so there's not a whole lot more to say than that. Sutherland, can tell you, is ranked 13th out of 47 teams. St. Mary's is ranked 29th out of the 47 3A, 2A, 1A teams. But again, rankings don't mean a whole lot at this point in the season. What does mean a whole lot is if you can get some wins here going a little bit here to get the season underway. So here comes St. Mary's. They're out there in their navy blue. Let's see if we can figure out who the goalies are. They never usually tell us who the goalies are, and so we just kind of guess at it a little bit. Yeah, I'm not going to get much help from St. Mary's either on that one. So here we'll get our clock started. If I can get back there, we'll be a couple of seconds late. I mean, more than a couple of seconds late now, but that's all right. We'll be close. So Sutherland has it way on the far side. Now St. Mary's takes it back. And as usual here in these games, for the most part, will just be kind of going back and forth as each team tries to feel each other out. And we're going to be really, really close to the action. That goes back to Sutherland. Madison Huntley inbounding it, and the Bulldogs can't quite control it. As grabbing it out of there is Castillo for St. Mary's. That'll get booted away. Sutherland making another run at it here. Now the Crusaders are going to grab that. A little work there at times by Buys. Rain Buys. And out of bounds. One more time to Sutherland. And again, Huntley will inbound it. We are right on the one of the sidelines. I tell you that we're in danger of getting a concussion from getting hit with the ball. Don't think that'll happen truly. And that's going to be picked up by the goalkeeper. Sutherland putting pressure on again. Micah Wicks with it, giving it off, and then back around to Huntley, who will fire it over everybody's head, and on two bounces will be picked up. At the moment, we're playing a lot of this early game right there in front of on St. Mary's side of the field. Now here comes the Crusaders. But the Bulldogs will just take it right back. They're going to pressure again. They got one there. Can they get a shot off? Nope. Center it back up. And there's going to be a shot on goal, but that will be stopped easily by the goalie. Wicks with that shot for Sutherland. Chasing it down again, and one more time. It's going to be picked up by the goalie. And out of bounds. Right to our table. Guthrie inbounding it for the Bulldogs. Huntley sending it off to the middle. Say, we're spending a lot of time on. Here's going to be another shot on goal. Line that one up. No, not going to be able to get that off. That was Gill. And Gill couldn't quite get it. So Huntley will take the corner kick. And out of bounds. I'm going to say to St. Mary's. Here comes the Crusaders, but they're not going to be able to get it across the midfield stripe before the Bulldogs take it back. They got a shot down there. Lining it up. Firing it into the net. Batted away. Edmondson with that one. And that was up in the, what would be the goalkeeper's left corner. But able to get a hand on it and knock that away. Down at the other end of the field, wrestling for possession of the ball. And goes out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for St. Mary's. There comes the Bulldogs right back at it again. Now the Crusaders have a little something going as Buys has it right out here in front of us and has to take it away. There goes Sutherland again. Bulldogs racing ahead. That's going to be taken away. Scramble for the ball. Coming away with it so far, Sutherland. Gill with it. And all the way down to the other end of the field. Is it going to get saved? It will not. St. Mary's will have it. It goes off of Wagner. We have some foreign names to have to work on potentially during this game. We'll see. That's out of bounds, St. Mary's direction. And that'll be stopped by Gary, who I'm going to assume is in goal. Could be Bartlett for all I know, but I'm going to go with Gary at the moment. That'll be taken on a bounce. Indeed, it's Gary who's double zeros out there. Kicking that one to Huntley, who puts it way, way up in the air and out of bounds. St. Mary's direction. And out of bounds. St. Mary's trying to center this up. Sutherland's going to take that thing out of there in a hurry. Getting it out of there is Edmondson. And there will be a kick coming up for the Bulldogs. Taking that kick was Wagner. Way down there, Gill chasing it down in the corner, putting it back to the middle. Sutherland's got control of it. It's going to be a tough shot, though. There's a shot, and it's stopped again. Goal kick coming up. I believe that was Gill that tried to touch that thing in there, but couldn't quite do it. Here come the Bulldogs again. Here comes Wagner over to Huntley. Trying to get it ahead, but that'll get stopped. Nope. Pass it over. And goal. So Sutherland is on the board first. And that was Edmondson with that shot. Clock's a little behind, so we'll just, we didn't get it started too early. So we'll get it started ahead of time, but not too much. So St. Mary's with some early work to do. 28:45 mark. Edmondson sticks one in for Sutherland. 1-0. Chasing that back is Wagner. And Gary will smother that. And Sutherland will get it out of their end of the field. Picking it up was Buys. And then out of bounds. Castillo to inbound it. Scramble around for the ball. It's going to get out of bounds. Castillo one more time. Nicely played by the goalie that time, getting that out of there for the Crusaders. Macio had it for a moment. And that'll be a kick. Foul on St. Mary's, so a kick now for Sutherland. Wagner will take it. Long shot and wide left, resulting in a goal kick for the Crusaders. Taking the goal kick this time is going to be Ashland. Here comes Sutherland again, but that will go wide right. Taking that shot. For Sutherland was Parsons. Huntley wrestling around with it. Can't quite keep it. Ashland grabs it. Fires it ahead. But then taking it right back are the Bulldogs. And we have offside, I believe, being called. Looking at the official's flag over there. So St. Mary's will have a kick again. This will be Ashland. Tell you, the Bulldogs just continue to put on pressure. They are an offensive-minded club. And there's another shot on goal, and it's another goal. Ashland, that one comes with 24:05 to go. So it's a quick 2-0 lead here for the Bulldogs. I'll start my clock just a little early. The clock doesn't want to start a little early. I'll even put it up so you can see it. It's a little behind, probably where we should be by a few seconds, but hopefully not significant. Castillo chasing it down for the Crusaders, but out of bounds. Gandy will take it for St. Mary's. We have a substitution. Leaving the game is Mejia. And coming in, if I can find her running into the field. I don't know if I can find her on time. It's, well, we'll have to work it out. I know coming in who was, I'm gonna get the first name wrong, but Arnbjørg. I worked hard on that one. Ali Arnbjørg from Norway. So hopefully I'm close if her parents are listening over there in Norway. Arnbjørg, that's what it is. Arnbjørg. There's going to be another shot on goal, but that's not going to be good enough. St. Mary's will get that one out of there. Scrambling around for it, trying to put it right back in, but can't do it. And finally, it's going to go out of bounds. And no, we're actually going to call an offside as we get the glasses on the official on the far side. Ashland will take the kick for St. Mary's. And out of bounds. We'll stay with St. Mary's. Now here come the Bulldogs back the other way. There's Huntley. Down the ball goes. And taken out of there. Kicked out of there nicely by the St. Mary's goalkeeper. Castillo will send it to the goalkeeper this time. Huntley will get in front of it one more time for Sutherland. There's Castillo with it, though, for St. Mary's. Ashland. And back and forth we go. Here's the dangerous part. Oh, that's not going to hook nearly enough. As trying to get that one to hook was Edmondson, but they didn't have nearly enough hook on it. There's a pass through, picked up by St. Mary's. Glacier had it there for a moment. In the middle, one more time. There's another boot, but that was not going to score this time. It'll be brought down. Caught in the air that time. 2-0. We're halfway through the first half here. Sutherland scoring a couple of times and continuing to put pressure on. St. Mary's hasn't even, well, they've had a few shots, but not very many. There goes Huntley after it. Gets around one, fakes out one, then sends it back. Who's going to control it? Looks like Sutherland will. On the far end of the field. There's a shot. That one goes left. So, Sutherland just keeps putting the pressure on. Here we go again. I got bunked off, but there's Wagner Huntley trying to get it through. That one's batted away, but just barely. Shooting that one was Parsons that time. And here's one. Goal for Sutherland. I'm going to give that one to credit to Wicks. Hold on here, I'm going to yell at the ref. Hey, whoops, he moved. He may not have the official time anyway. Here we go. Nope. Coming into the game for Sutherland is Cervantes. And Cervantes immediately makes her presence. Oh, that was that. Yeah, Cervantes blocking that one. And that'll be taken by the goalie. And out of bounds. There's going to be a... No, I'm going to get the shot off. There's another long one that'll be taken on... No, wasn't taken on one bounce. And now, finally, it's going to be falling on. Turned out to be probably a little closer than it needed to be. Gandy right there for that one. Bartlett grabs it for Sutherland. Now send it ahead. Here comes St. Mary's. Bartlett's going to stop that attack. And now finally falling on it. Going to be Gary. That'll be over the end line. So it's got to be Cooper in goal. That's what the flash of the number tells me. Gabriella Cooper is in goal for St. Mary's. Glad we can put a name to that. Cooper ready to do the goal kick. Taken by Huntley, though, for Sutherland. Here comes the Bulldogs again. No, St. Mary's are going to get that out of there. Bartlett trying to get it turned around the other way. Can't get it done. Hands. Macio knew that she had used hands as soon as she did it. That's out of bounds. For Sutherland. Wicks inbounding it. Scramble around down there for the ball. Nobody's really got control of it. Trying to break out of the pack. Finally, here comes St. Mary's. No, St. Mary's isn't going to get out of the pack with it. It's going to get sent right back to Cooper, who will grab it and kick it out. Here comes another shot on goal, and it's a goal. So that takes place with about 12:09 to go. All of a sudden, Sutherland running away with this one 4-0 in the first half. Substitution again. They do it right here. Coming back into the game is Buys for St. Mary's. $4-0, Sutherland out on top. That'll go St. Mary's direction. And out of bounds. And out of bounds again. Chasing it down one more time, getting it away. And over the end line. That'll go St. Mary's direction. Cooper with another goal kick. Controlled by Sutherland, though. Huntley into the middle. Now they'll cross field it. Put it down a little bit lower. St. Mary's doing all they can to get that thing out of there. Bartlett. Ahead. I think that was going to probably make it out of bounds. No, didn't make it out of bounds. Now it makes it out of bounds. Wagner chasing that one down, but Huntley maybe chasing it down. Looked like a 10 originally, but it's 13. Huntley trying to chase that down. Sutherland just putting pressure on constantly. We've been down at the St. Mary's end of the field for a long time this game. Chasing it down for St. Mary's, trying to get a shot on goal, and it's not going to work. Going back the other way and out of bounds, St. Mary's direction. Goal kick coming up this time. It'll be Gary taking the goal kick. Maybe. Or maybe not. St. Mary's having a little attack there, but here come the Bulldogs and back the other way. Wicks has it. Fires it ahead. No, not going to get it. St. Mary's is going to stop that. Glasser with it. At that time, you could see closely Huntley guarding against the ball. So nobody could get it, so they'd get it right back. That's not going to be out of bounds. St. Mary's. Here comes Sutherland. Nope. St. Mary's are going to get this one turned a little bit. Can they keep it that way? There's a shot through. Racing for it, though, was Ashland with Wicks. Wicks has it, but Cooper's going to pick it up. That'll stop that threat. And out of bounds. That one was off of Mejia. And we'll have a substitution again. It's a Sutherland substitution, and Ruby Vian is in. Castillo inbounding it. Bartlett. It's Castillo again. Passing it over. Huntley. There to take it away. Bartlett. Nope. Castillo has it. There's a shot that Gary will handle easily. Here comes Wicks with it, over to Huntley. And through, right back to Wicks. Nope. Take it away. Ashland has it. That's not Ashland, excuse me. That's Castillo with it. Now into the middle it goes one more time, but Cooper racing there. Will kick it out. Down to the final 4 minutes. Bartlett takes it away. Sends it way deep. St. Mary's had it in deep that time. Trying here inside the final 5 minutes to get another one on, or get one on the board. Edmondson loses it. And watch out, man. I almost thought I was going to get hit with the ball. Here's Huntley inbounding it. Way down the field. Gandy catches up with it. But has it taken away. St. Mary's doing all they can to get this thing back down to the other side of the field. There's a foul. Goes St. Mary's direction. Glasser will kick it, looking for somewhere to go in these final 2 minutes. Wicks almost grabbed that one with the hands. Castillo with it. Will inbound it for somewhere to go. We'll do it again. And out of bounds it goes. Gandy. I ought to say that's halftime. Well, we were way off on our clock. We'll fix that later. So, we're at halftime. And at halftime, Sutherland leads this one big time. 4-0. We invite you now to stay tuned for the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report, which comes up next as you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
You do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy.
Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Today's halftime report is brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. The Fall Recreation Guide is out, and did you know it's full of classes and activities for our friends 55 and older? I'd promise to meet you down there, but probably not. Visit playmedford.com, or you can call 774-2400 to learn more, 774-2400 to learn more. The John L. Scott scoreboard shows that in this Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net, it's 4-0 at halftime in favor of the Sutherland Bulldogs, who are looking to remain undefeated on the year. They're 2-0 in this young season, looking to obviously push that a little further. A very good Sutherland team, too, we might say. They put a lot of pressure on St. Mary's. They scored for the first time with about 19:25 to go in the first half. And then after that, they just kept going at it and scoring it. The last one coming at about the 5-minute mark. So they've within that 14-minute period, stuck 4 of them, 4 points on the scoreboard. So we have a 4-0 game at halftime. St. Mary's right now just hasn't been able to mount much of an offense. I don't know that that's so much a problem with St. Mary's offense as it is just good Sutherland defense, and they've managed to keep the Bulldogs, or the Crusaders, down on their side of the field. Sutherland has played a lot of the game on St. Mary's side of the field. We're at halftime. When we come back, we'll take a look at what else is going on in 3A action today, both for the boys and the girls, as you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on Table Rock Sports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. This is the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one.
Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy.
Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Welcome back to the Medford Parks and Recreation Department Halftime Report. They invite you to discover all the great classes, field trips, activities, and sports leagues for all the fall activities that are coming up. Visit PlayMedford.com to find something for everyone in the family. We are at halftime. The John L. Scott scoreboard tells the story of Sutherland 4, St. Mary's 0. Here at halftime as Sutherland got loose towards the end of the first half and put 4 of them on the scoreboard. In other action that's going on as far as Special District 4 goes for the 3A, 2A, 1A classification, Coquille Myrtle Point is at Cascade Christian today. And that's just right across the way. They're playing right over there right now on field 13. If going to open up another window here, got all kinds of them open right now. As far as boys action goes, it's not quite the same as Coquille Myrtle Point is in Sutherland, and South Umpqua Valley Christian are going at it. Glide is at Gold Beach tonight. The Special District 5 is also being played here, and that's right over at Field 10, where Rogue Valley Adventist Academy is taking on the St. Mary's boys this afternoon. So things are going quickly here as You know, these seasons, they seem so long at this point. You know, we've got so far to go, it seems like. And yet they get down to pretty much the end really, really quickly. Looking at the calendar, we start the action here right around the end of October, just in about 6 weeks. We'll be having state playoffs for soccer. We'll take another quick break here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
The halftime report was brought to you by PlayMedford.com, where you can learn about Discovery Preschool for 3-year-olds and day camps for older kids. Registration for fall is happening now. Sign up at PlayMedford.com or call the Santos Center at 774-2400, 774-2400 to get started. Second half action coming up between Sutherland and St. Mary's. As Sutherland will be seeing if they can, or not Sutherland, but St. Mary's will be seeing if they can close down this 4-0 gap. And away we go. Here comes Sutherland again. There's another shot on goal. Oh, it's off the sidebar. That one was by Edmondson. And out of bounds. Trying to find somebody to throw it into was Cortez. Now Cortez has it again. There's a long shot, but nope. They're going to call hands. Glasser couldn't get out of the way of the ball, really. That's what that amounts to. So they're going to back that. Yeah, they're going to back that St. Mary's line up by quite a bit. Edmondson is going to do the kick. She can try to go for the goal, or she can kick it to a player. They go over the top and way over the top. So way over the goal altogether. So Cooper kick this one away. Bartlett one more time with it. There's Edmondson. Round to Wicks as here comes Sutherland keeping the pressure on. And out of bounds. They go back to Sutherland. Trying to get a shot. No. Getting tripped up. No. Say nothing. Play on. Edmondson went to the ground, but it was no foul. Edmondson has it again. Drops it off. Wagner and out. Over the end line. Unbound score over the fence. Now they have the other one. Cooper will use the second one. Now here comes St. Mary's. Can they push it? Trying to push it. Cooper will grab it. Parsons chasing that one down hard, as well as Ashland. Parsons had a... Cooper hadn't gotten there, though. Ashland will get it yet. Edmondson is going to take a shot at it. But Cooper smothered it first. Here's St. Mary's trying to get it going. Nope, can't. Knocked out of there. St. Mary's will inbound it. Cortez right there in front of us. Now what? Foul? Wagner way down there. Cooper thought about it, didn't do it. He finally gets a little kick out of there, and now they get it out of there. Well, that was dangerous. Closing in quickly that time was Parsons. Managed to even get a foot on it. And Cooper weakly kicked it out of there. For a moment, it looked like it was going to go. Sutherland was going to regroup and be right back at it. They get the inbounds in, though. And that'll go St. Mary's direction. And out of bounds. St. Mary's will send it over to Cooper for the goal kick. Cooper will get on it. Wicks with that shot. Wagner again, but that'll be taken in the air by Cooper. But that's what Sutherland's been doing pretty much all day. They just keep firing away. Sooner or later, they're going to have success, is the opinion. Out of bounds to St. Mary's. Now what do we have? Foul. Wagner will take the kick. The St. Mary's foul. Howard's hooking to the right. There's another one up and over the top. As I say, they just keep coming at you. Bulldogs just keep firing at that net at will. Sooner or later, they're going to get one of them to fall. 4 of them so far this game. St. Mary's bringing it in. Again, they're having trouble getting it off of their side of the field. Or, sure, if I was talking to the coach after the game, he'd say way too much play took a part on their place on their side of the field. Now then, on the Sutherland side, right back. Ashland steals that one. Edmondson will drop it off to Wagner. Wagner setting it up. Gets around 1. Looking for somebody to pass it to. Gets it around. Fires on goal, but it's kind of partially deflected that time by Ashland. And that'll go out of bounds. So Cooper will kick it away. Mary's looking for a way to get the action over to the other side of the field. Here we have a substitution. See if we can grab a number from afar. Edmondson wanted to go to Wagner, can't do it. Long kick, wide right. Cervantes came in for Sutherland, that last substitution. Parsons chases it down. Can't save it, though. Another goal kick. Out of bounds, so we'll go Sutherland direction. Ashland will take that away. St. Mary's will control. And out. St. Mary's with the boot. Ashland booting it down. After all the excitement we had in the first half, the second half has slowed down a little bit. Cooper on a bounce. That'll go out of bounds and it'll go St. Mary's direction. Little back and forth. Nobody really claiming control. Cooper will get on it. Throw it out of bounds. Looks like. Nope. Didn't think anybody would catch up with that one. That is out of bounds, though. Off of Meyer. You can probably hear in the microphone, wind gusts are something to make note of today. Struggle for the ball. And finally out of bounds. Maxwell down there for St. Mary's. Taking the corner kick is Macio. And that goes behind the goal and out of bounds. That gives us the opportunity to say thanks to our sponsors for powering our live high school athletic streams. That includes our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. We'd also like to say thank you to our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. They have 7 locations to serve you. And out to St. Mary's. And smother it is Gary. Right there would have been Maxwell for St. Mary's, but Gary fell on that first. And we'll boot that thing out of there. Edmondson controlling it for the moment and then losing it. And booting it out of bounds was Castillo. Two Castillos out on the field. We have Eva Castillo. I saw the second Castillo up there. Liliana Castillo, I believe, is also on the field. St. Mary's, though, trying to figure out how to break this scoreless tie as we approach 18 and a half to go. Outside of bounds, Sutherland. The Crusaders have tightened things up, haven't allowed a goal here in half number 2. Wicks centers. Cooper grabs it. There's a foul. Everybody's okay, though. Maxwell was fouled. Gary will take that one. Here come the Bulldogs one more time. No, Cougars gonna grab it. Gandy trying to do something with it, and it's going to go out of bounds. Wagner will inbound it. When we get ready. Substitution. Morgan McKinney is into the game. Out of bounds. Wagner will do it again. Well, they're keeping Madison Wagner busy anyway, inbounding the ball as we approach 14 to go. Again, substitution. Bartlett comes into the game. Sutherland needs to, or not Sutherland, but St. Mary's needs to solve the offensive issue pretty quickly here. They're going to crawl back into this thing. We're below 12.5 to go in the game. They have it down there to the Crusaders where they could possibly score. Ashland chasing it down. winning the foot battle. I thought it was Wagner. Edmondson taking that all the way in, but getting stopped by Ashland. Then it goes over the end line. So Cooper will give us a goal kick again. Kim is in for St. Mary's. They have a few international players on the St. Mary's team this year. One for Sutherland. Cooper will stop that one. Out of bounds. That was off of Parsons. That shot by Edmondson goes wide right. I think that's called probably a boot away rather than shot on goal that time by Wagner. Bulldog defense has been strong all day long. Make no doubt about that. They could end up being a very strong club again in this 3A, 1A, 2A division. But they could be more than that. And there's a stoppage. Carmel Ashland to take the kick. This may be Ashland's best shot with under 5.5 left. Ashland. St. Mary's best shot. Ashland to take the kick. Cooper will take that one. About 4:10 to go here in the second half. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, it shows North. Oh, got that wrong. Sutherland 4. St. Mary's 3. 0. Nil. We'll be okay yet. Try it again. Sutherland 4. St. Mary's nil. I wonder what scoreboard I'm looking at. They'll give it back to Gabby, who will start it over. Moving it forward. Let's see if they can get anything done this time. Over the other side. No. They went left. Sutherland takes it back. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. And nope, Edmondson can't get that one turned. Ashland keeping it from happening. Wagner loses it, but it's picked up by Gandy. Cooper will just let it roll wide of the net. So about 50 seconds to go in the game. Somewhere around there. Goal kick. I have to step it up. 20-some seconds. Now there'll be a scramble for the ball. St. Mary's gets it out of there. Here comes Epps. And that'll do it. So, the final here at Lithia Driveway Park. And the final score shows that it's Sutherland 4, St. Mary's 0. Stay tuned now for the Southern Oregon Commission, Sports Commission, Know Your Role post-game show, where we'll talk about what happened today right after this on TableRockSports.net.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first-name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do, and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Fuel up for your race day adventures with Pinnacle 365. Hit for your early morning caffeine fix to help you get off to a good start and be rewarded with free motivation. Stay hydrated as you ride into Turn 2. And if fountain drinks are your thing, get your 6th free. Add Crunch to your lunch as you head into Turn 3. Fuel up for the remainder of the race with your Peak Rewards app and save at least 16 cents a gallon. Your daily journey to the winner's circle starts at Pinnacle 365.
Where do you find information about paying for medical treatment after a car crash? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
I just got the best deal at US Cellular. Just $29 for one line.
For the first month only, right? That's how they get you.
For as long as I want. Why so skeptical?
I was told she'd weigh 30 pounds.
Get unlimited data for just $29 per line, even just one. Only at US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Get one line for just $29 at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive US Cellular authorized agent. Visit souscellular.com for details.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Welcome back to the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. The John L. Scott scoreboard pretty much tells the story. Sutherland 4, St. Mary's 0. Sutherland got all 4 of their goals in the first half as they got on a bit of a roll between about the 19th minute, a little under that, and right around to the 5-minute mark, and they put this one away rather easily as far as that goes, winning this one 4-0 over the St. Mary Crusaders. That'll move Sutherland to 3-0 overall. And move them, of course, to, I think it is 2-0 in conference play. Meanwhile, well, I closed it out, so I don't have it in front of me, but St. Mary's drops to, I believe, 1-3 overall. So we'll see how all that shakes out as we go along. Probably not too meaningful at the moment, but maybe as the season rolls along. We'll be back with final thoughts right after this on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
New phone? Yeah. With US Cellular, I got to pick any phone that I wanted for free. And I was already a customer.
Any brand? With any size?
Mm-hmm. I got exactly what I wanted. It was great to have so many different options.
New and current customers can get any phone from any brand free, only at US Cellular.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
So that wraps things up here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net from Lithia Driveway Fields, where the John L. Scott scoreboard tells you that Sutherland has defeated St. Mary's today 4-0. We would like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank the St. Mary's High School Athletic Director for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net. Our next Table Rock Sports production, well, there's all kinds of them. All I know really is about North Medford, and I know that North Medford football will be on tomorrow as they travel up to Salem to the Black Tornado to try to get their first win of the season. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Sutherland 4, St. Mary's 0. This has been a special presentation at Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night. From Medford High School, well, no, not Medford High School today, from Medford, Oregon,